The Leapmotor D99 may look like just another big MPV box at first glance, but this car is not trying to win attention only with styling. Its real power is in space, comfort, clever cabin ideas, and a price strategy that could seriously disturb the luxury family MPV market. This is the MPV version of the D90 SUV, and after the D90 shocked everyone with a starting price of just 219,000 RMB, the D99 suddenly became far more important than its simple shape suggests. If Leapmotor can deliver this MPV near the projected 239,000 RMB starting price, it could put huge pressure on rivals like the Denza D9 and Xpeng X9. Before we get into the full review, please subscribe to RLC Auto channel and press the bell icon, then set it to all so you receive notifications first whenever a new, honest, unbiased car review is uploaded. Exterior design. From the outside, the Leapmotor D99 is not one of the most emotional or dramatic MPV designs in today's Chinese car market. The overall shape is very boxy, and while Leapmotor says it has several design features, the basic impression is still simple, upright, and practical. Earlier, this car was only available for exterior filming because the interior was not finished, and at that time, the design alone did not feel exciting enough. But now, after seeing how aggressively Leapmotor priced the D90 SUV, the D99 makes more sense as a value-focused family MPV. Still, some exterior details need improvement. The exposed front wiper area looks like it may create unnecessary turbulence, one body section looks too busy with several panels meeting in a small space, and there appears to be a navy blue painted section beside what looks like a sticker, which feels like a last-minute patch. The roof area could also look cleaner and more premium, especially when compared visually with something like the Zeekr 009, even though that car is much more expensive. Interior and features. Inside, the D99 mostly carries over the same cabin direction as the D90 SUV, but now it adds a navy blue leather color option that makes the interior feel slightly more upmarket. The darker color is a welcome improvement, although the wood trim and base cabin tones seem better suited to a lighter leather theme. But the real highlight is the rear cabin. The second row offers rotating airline-style zero-gravity seats that can turn around and face the third-row passengers. Leapmotor describes this as the first vehicle within the 500,000 RMB price range to offer this kind of rotating airline-style zero-gravity seat setup, clearly putting it against the Li Auto Mega, which introduced a similar idea at a much higher price. The D99 also offers an integrated table, but unlike the Li Auto Mega, where the table felt more like an accessory, here the support structure is built into the floor from the beginning. The preview car still had some wobble, but Leapmotor says this should be solved in the production version. The third row is another major strength, with a large opening sunroof that reaches all the way toward the third row passenger area. This is a real opening sunroof, not just a fixed panoramic glass roof, and it gives the rear cabin a more open feeling. In default 6-seat mode, the third row remains highly usable, and even fully grown adults can sit there comfortably. Performance and driving experience. This was a static preview, so there was no real driving test, but the D99 is expected to follow the same basic direction as the D90 SUV. The range-extended version is still the more interesting choice compared with the pure electric version, because the range-extended model is described as having more technical innovation, while the pure electric version feels less special. The D90 SUV had some imperfections, including an interior that lacked a little premium ambiance and a range extender supplied by Geely that was not described as the most advanced or most fuel-efficient unit available, but the shocking starting price made those weaknesses much easier to forgive. The D99 also learns smart practical tricks from pioneers like the Xpeng X9. Its third-row seats can fold back into the floor like a Honda Odyssey, but the whole process is fully powered and automatic like the Xpeng X9. Its ADAS system may not challenge the Xpeng X9 in the near future, but if the D99 arrives at least 50,000 to 60,000 RMB cheaper, many buyers may not care as much. Price, pros, and cons. Final verdict. If the Leapmotor D99 really starts from around 239,000 RMB, it could become a serious tornado in the MPV market. That would place it far below the Denza D9, which starts at roughly 399,000 RMB, and also significantly below the Xpeng X9. The biggest strengths are the expected aggressive pricing, rotating second-row seats, integrated rear table, comfortable adult-friendly third row, massive opening rear sunroof, and powered third-row seats that fold into the floor. The weaknesses are also clear. The exterior design is not very exciting, some body details need refinement, the roof area could look more premium, and the rotating airline-style lights look good but produce lighting that feels too diffused. Final verdict, the Leapmotor D99 may not be the most beautiful MPV, and it may not have the most advanced driver assistance system in the class, but if Leapmotor delivers this level of space, comfort, features, and practicality near the projected price, it could seriously pressure the Denza D9, Xpeng X9, and even more expensive family MPVs. Now watch the next end screen video for another honest car review from RLC Auto Channel.